Okay, there we go. I want to do it. If my pop filter stays up, there we go. Okay. Twitch app is good to go. Computer is about where it needs to be. There, now it's where it needs to be. How about 2 minutes? We'll get started. Okay, water. Come on now. My water bottle is leaking in my hand. It's not appreciated at this juncture. Okay. Just slide that like that. I think we're good now. Okay. Hey Yugman, how's it going? Just about to get started in about 1 minute or less, depending on when my clock changes over to 4:22 standard time. I gotta make sure that I say daylight time at the end of the stream today, because tomorrow is when we turn our clocks forward, isn't it? Oh boy. Yeah, it seems like it creeps up on me every year, you know what I mean? It's like you don't even think about it until it's like the day before, and you're like, "Oh crap, I'm technically." You don't lose an hour's sleep. It's just you stay up until when the time says you normally stay up, and then you. Well, no, I guess then you'd go to bed an hour earlier, wouldn't you? I mean, if I go to bed an hour earlier and I wake up an hour later, I would catch up on my perceived sleep debt, quote unquote, even though there's no such thing. Oh well. Okay, 4:22. Let's get started. Okay, now listen. I don't know how to solve this problem. You can stand there all you want. It's fine. It's just they didn't have a room, man. Like there's nothing I can. If they don't have any vacancy here, there's nothing I can do about it. Like you can hang it. You can hold it over my head all you want. I can't help you. I tried, Confucius. I tried, Interceptor. I really tried. I asked them a multitude of times. They don't have room. We are we were trying to go someplace warmer before we went into the heart of the ice heart there, basically. So I went back to Falgard Float and tried to get a room at the Bobbing Cork, and there's no vacancy. But these two apparently can't get that through their heads. So maybe if we leave, it will become clear to them. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. Last time, we finished off our business with the Coddle 9 and helped them to fly like eagles, although I think only Tadorama was taking that thing for its actual airship drive. We also finished our business with the Miners Guild, so now we pretty much have no real excuses for doing any more stuff with the main quest, because the only time side quests and class quests will come into the mix now will be once we get into Heaven's Ward. But I found out something significant off-screen when I was going to buy my daily stuff that I sell on the market board, which I still haven't done today. I should probably do that. I've pretty much just been like, well, you know, I'm going to clear out my inventory of prisms and then just sell dyes because I don't need the money anymore. What am I using the money for? I don't need to sustain my spending habits that I use over here. But I did find out that you can challenge Cecil to a game of Triple Triad. So we're gonna challenge him to a game of Triple Triad before we head off to significantly colder pastures and try to take on Shiva. I did not expect this at all, I'll be honest with you. Okay, so he has same and plus, and he has a bunch of cards, and then 2 I don't have already. I get the feeling this is going to be difficult, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out. I mean, he is the head of the Akatl 9, so he's got to be pretty good at this. Yeah, that's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best move you could have made, straight out, because I can just go like this, but, you know. I just have to be careful of the plus rule, because the plus rule could really, really screw me over somewhere, and I don't want that. What a Chimera. Ah. Double ah. That's not good. Well, I'm not taking his ultimate weapon, that's for sure. If I put something here, that kind of screws me up, but I can't put anything here because I don't have anything that could take it. I can't take my card back, and he just comboed it off of me. Well, I guess this is my best move, then. Yeah, and he took it back. Okay. I think I may have lost this one, then. How about this? Yeah, how about that? Oh, well. I've been trounced. Jesus, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. He's got some good cards there. I don't think I can even compete. Alright. Well, now that that fun's out of the way, let's see where we need to go for the instruments of our deliverance at Snowcloak. So that is literally right at the dungeon. Okay, cool. Then let's head to Snowcloak. I gotta go to Camp Dragonhead and then ride on over there, but it shouldn't take that long. But yeah, I'm free of my dailies now. I don't have to go on the game to get anything else in terms of my daily duties. I have the only reason why I really have to come on now is if I feel like selling dies, and I usually do sell black and white dye because I get it. It's not available to people at the start of the game, so if they know what the market board is, it's a once daily thing. I only offer like 10 total, so it's first come first serve, but at least there's an option for people who don't necessarily have access to it. So it's more for the greater good. I'd like to believe I'm doing myself a community service there of some kind. Is somebody actually fighting the rock? No. Okay. Better not. They can't smell what he's cooking. No, not that rock. That rock's a little beyond level 39, I think. Alright, well, let's continue through this blizzard then. I'm gonna put my helmet on because I haven't had it on. And it's a little cold out here. I mean, I would know firsthand. I got a haircut a few days ago, and my ears and back of my neck are still standing on end every time I go out and about in the cold there. I mean, I have a hat on and everything else, but it's cold enough in my house where it's like, well, I still have to sometimes put my hood up to keep myself warm. And that just invites all kinds of trouble, because then my brain just is like, oh, okay, there's something over your head, you're probably sleepy. And then I am sleepy because it says, my brain says I'm sleepy, so. It sucks, man. I hate it when my brain tells me to do things I don't want to do. What is that? Oh, somebody on a Sildra. Okay, I was like, what is that? That's not an enemy. It doesn't have a health bar. It certainly is not an enemy. It's somebody else. Yeah, alright. Alfie Node, I'm here, and I'm not ready to go. I need to change my Scholar outfit, but we'll do that later. I don't know about that. Oh, okay, cool. A little apprehensive there, Alfie Node? Not chickening out on me now, are you? I mean, you're not going through the Aetheryte, so... The only person who should be chickening out is me, and you don't see that happening. So here's the culprit of our Aetheryte issue. You sure you didn't want to wear warmer clothes there, Conbrida, whatever your name is? Give your energy to me! I need it to defeat Super Boo! Or, wait, wrong series. Then let's just shoot it at the... Oh, okay. I was gonna say shoot it at the other guy's planet to blow him up, but this works too. I don't know, that looks pretty promising to me. Or maybe not. Guess there's only one way to find out. That's not very reassuring. I mean, I've had worse odds before. Okay. Can do. Let's see here. I think it worked. Alright, fair enough. As long as it goes in my duty finder, I'm in good shape. Alright, I'll see what I can do. No promises, but, you know. Hey, Shadow Snake, thanks for the auto host. Appreciate that. Okay, so do I just speak to him again and that'll... Because it's not in my duty finder yet, right? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I get the feeling that's what it's coming to there, Alfie Node, so... Oh, it's fine. If I use the roulette, they won't worry about it. It will be fine. Oh, okay. I hear Sir Amaric has a message for me. Okay. Story of my life in this game. Okay, cool. The XIV Amphitheater. That's a mouthful. Alright. Well, anyway, yeah, we can now access the amphitheater that, well, it is where Shiva's domain will be, or Demesne? I don't even know how to pronounce that. D-E-M-E-S-N-E. I think that's the most appropriate word for what I'm looking for. I just don't know how to pronounce it because I'm an idiot. But, yeah, so that's where we need to go. But I'm going over here by this roaring fire so that I can change out of my current clothing and into my other ones. Well, I guess roaring fire might be a little bit of a stretch. But we do have another challenger here for some triple triads. So maybe once we're done, to make up for the lack of triple triad last time, we'll play this time. So yeah, it's a little chilly with this t-shirt on, but it's fine. I'll be good. Just stay over here and keep my eyes on Interceptor. Concentrate on something and maybe it'll keep me warm. Alright. So let's queue right up for... I would assume that's Shiva there. Well, we'll see in a moment. Alright, so there's that. We'll wait a couple of minutes, and worst comes to worst if we don't have anything happening. Well, you know, I can check the duty status and see what their average time is. Less than 5 minutes. It's just me in here right now, though, so I gotta be a little mindful of that. I guess we could just keep this here. And now we wait. Almost feel like I could go out and take a coffee break, but well, like I said last time, I don't drink coffee, so yeah, it's not gonna happen. You know what we will do? We will do the little. Since we're waiting here, we will do our little triple triad thing. Let me pet Interceptor real quick first, though. There we go. Because it doesn't look like there's that many other players that are on right now, so let's challenge Ortelic here to some triple triad. As long as I don't have to throw my cards in the fire, I think we'll be in good shape. Oh, we gotta play Order. Well, Order's better than Chaos, I guess. Yeah, here we go. And all open. That's pretty nice. It's very gracious of you. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. I'm gonna guess that's the Shiva card. Oh, okay. Well. I guess I'm gonna lose this triple triad match then. Because my time is totally gonna run out before this happens. Gonna forfeit. I don't actually know if it's gonna happen. Oh, party members have withdrawn from the duty. Yeah, I hear the bell. I know. I'll play him again later. Or it can just keep playing without me. Okay, there we go. I wonder if that's going to have any effect when I'm doing this. Probably not, but EX version of this fight was so fun back in 2.0. We'll have to try it. We'll have to try it at some point. Hard mode is cool too. We shall find out today. I don't have Cole here. I don't have Espy here, but I think we'll be okay.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace.
Yeah, by enslaving everybody to Shiva's will. That's not cool, bruh.
You would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith.
I would say the same about
no
you.
Matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down.
If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly. Okay, my head.
Gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more.
This doesn't seem like it would sustain your livelihood.
Still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
That's not good. That's not good at all. Gotta watch, I'll get splintered from that shit. Okay, I've heard of people ascending to godhood before, but this is just obscene. No small talk? No, I'm going to take over the world or anything like that? Okay, I guess that's fine. Is the tank really... I don't even have my ferry! Slow your ass down! You know, I'm not gonna hurry because these people wanted to pull quickly. If I can't get my shit going, then you don't deserve me to help you. I'm gonna recast Protect. Alright, now we can go. Oh yeah, come over here. There we go. There we go. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna... ouch. Okay, I guess I should probably... There we go. I don't know what to expect, but... I should probably do one of these. Oh, ice soldiers, okay. I guess we'll... Are we going after this? I'm gonna assume we're going after this one. I should zoom my camera out more. I never do in these fights, and it always bites me in the ass. Just tap dance between these two real quick. Well, thankfully the Astrologian seems to be really on point here, so they seem to have things well in hand, so I can usually pretty much just deeps, which is nice. I should probably sucker while I'm covenanting. Give them one of those, maybe do another sucker. Do one of these and do one of these. There we go. This looks like a shift 8. I'm frozen again. Diamond dust! Ouch. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Only have to fight Shiva once in the series to know what she's about to do. I don't have, what do I have? I have Shadow Flare. I don't think I placed that right. Oh well. I have Ether Flow, good, because I'm gonna need it. Yeah. Ouch. I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting this for the boss theme, but okay. I should just let me get my physic hotkey going because I totally need it. Oh god. Okay. Well, that worked. I didn't exactly know what I was doing, but that worked. I was looking at, when I died, I was looking at the health bars instead of the mechanics, which kind of, you know, not advised. Did the astrologian already leave? Yeah, okay. Alright, bye everybody. Jeez. Don't wait for me. It's the name of the game in this particular instance. Alright. Well, we did it. We took care of Shiva. I got a commend even though I died. Sweet, I'll take that. So, you want to try that one again? She didn't seem too happy to stick around. Oh, hey, SB, how's it going?
Fool. Blind, bloody fool.
Even in defeat, you're going to be on this line of thinking? Alright, fine. Circles appear and pop one at a time, and you stood where 3 overlap. That would explain why I died, yes. Where the first one was when it pops for the future. Fair enough. Got it. Good to know.
You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence.
Yeah, but if we don't have any dignity left when the violence is over, it'll just start again.
Mine is the righteous cause.
I mean, maybe in some people's minds. Not mine, though. I'm the deciding factor here, you forget that.
You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers.
Maybe if you explained the war to me, instead of just being like, fuck you, I'm gonna summon Shiva. Maybe then I'd be a little more understanding.
And they are no less ignorant than you. Following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why.
Better than letting a dragon penetrate your vagina with his giant dick.
Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth. Warrior of Light, redemption is not beyond us.
Yeah, we just have to actually start thinking for each other instead of only doing what we think is right. We have to do what other people agree is right. And you didn't even give me a chance to agree or disagree.
We who walk before may lead those who walk after.
So this is your answer.
Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded. Do not squander mother's gift.
Oh, okay then.
Hear, feel, think.
Well, I don't know if she had the echo, but that is a little concerning. Blimey, she's gone! Disappeared on the snowy wind, I guess. It's probably what happens when you make a pact with a god. Or a saint, as it were. It's like dancing with the devil. Never ends well.
So the vessel withdraws, A predictable outcome. Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
Wonder who this guy is. We don't have a name for that Ascian yet. I mean, no less evil, but... Wonder what happened to that Elidibus guy. I'm sure he's still around somewhere. Confucius, what are you and the other Chocobo doing? You know what? I don't even want to know. Nope. I don't even want to know. Not anymore. I don't. Can also stand in the middle one and tank it. That's when everyone did for EX. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So it's almost like stacking, except not exactly. Yeah, of course I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be? I mean, I died once, but somebody was kind enough to resurrect me. I don't think that was a glamour, Mombrida. I think that was actually a thing. Like, I'm pretty sure she actually channeled Shiva through her body. Yeah, that is a little weird. I've had enough head trauma to the point where I'm used to it. Anyway, do you know where the rest of the Scions are? They kind of up and left. I think at least Alphinaud said he was going to stick around, I think. Ah, here it is, Glansfos. This is the next weapon that I want to take for Monk. And the rest, yeah, I don't need any of the rest, but it's all item level 110, so it's probably pretty good. She's going to send me to the infirmary or something. Okay, fair enough. Oh, is he still over at Whitebrim? No reason. Just I think you've sustained a life-altering head injury. Wouldn't be the first time. Not in real life. In this game, I've probably sustained several life-altering head injuries because of how many times I've hit the floor. So, all right, Confucius, let's go finish that game of Triple Triad that we were doing over here, and then we'll be good. We'll go see Alphinaud. Keep him in suspense a little longer. It'll be good for him. Actually, it won't be good for him. It'll just be me being vindictive. Alright, let's try this again. Behemoth, Blue Dragon, something else. Alright. Well, I'll open an order I'm really okay with, so we'll see how that goes. I probably should have stuck Sid right here beforehand, but that would let me get ahead a little bit. But that's okay. We'll get ahead anyway. So if I stick Chimera here, she could use her Ultima weapon card and take it, and I wouldn't have much recourse. Oh well. Oh, she didn't. She used Shiva. Okay, well now it's a little easier because now I can just do this. Yep. Thank you. Ah, okay. That's fine. I want to protect my Blue Dragon, but I don't think it's a good idea because like if I stick something here, they take it anyway. And if I stick something here, they take it anyway, and I can't stick Succubus there. So let's just stick Succubus there. Yeah, that's what I figured was going to happen. Orion J was going to take it. I can stick Sid here. Yeah, let's stick Sid there. Okay, well, that didn't go exactly as planned either. Man, I'm losing my touch. It's not good. Yeah, I guess my hands might have been a little cold. I was practically frozen, literally frozen to death. So, finger hurts, but you managed to finish Mega Man 0-1. Damn, was it good? Oh, not the leather and cookie shit again. Oh, jeez. Hey, Rockin' Fun, how's it going? Turn that leather and cookie crap off. We don't need that. We don't need that here. What I need is a roaring hearth, some good friends, and a belly full of hot cocoa. That's what I need. Because it's as cold in this game as it's cold. I mean, I'll say this: it's a heat wave outside for us today because it's over 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So, and for those of you tuning in from Celsius ranges, it's over 0 degrees today, which is very nice. So far, most of the winter, and this is fairly late for us because usually we get our spring before this point, but we've still got snow on the ground, and temperatures aren't going to rise above 40 for at least the next 10 days, from what I saw in the forecast. I could be wrong; they could have switched it, but yeah, it's going to be a late winter here for us, or at the very least, just going to be damn cold, which is always a bad thing. I don't mind the cold as much as I mind the wind. The wind is the worst part, because that's the part that makes you cold, you know? Was there ever any doubt? I sure hope not. Well, it was almost not a stirring tale. Well, it would have been a stirring tale of victory without me, but, yeah. So, Iceheart channeled Shiva into her body, and then we beat her senseless, and we were good. See, monk level 54, 56 hype intensifies. Yeah, monk level 54. I haven't learned any of the abilities above 50 yet, though, because they don't allow me to do that until Heaven's Ward. But we're getting closer to Heaven's Ward, so pretty soon I won't have anything to worry about for that. I just can't wait until I get Form Shift at 52. I think I get Indomitability for Scholar at 52. And I think it only gets better from there, really, because I start getting all the good stuff. I start getting Chakra and all that other stuff. And eventually I'll get Tornado Kick. And, I mean, well, once I get Indomitability for Scholar, that's pretty much the most important thing for me, because then I have an AoE that doesn't cost me 7 million MP, so, like Sucker does. I mean, I'm cool with just, you know, going home and figuring out what else you guys have for me at this point. Yeah, we did good. I mean, there were people that died, but we did good to prevent other people from dying. Okay, well, as long as someone's on the case. Oh, are they finally going to make their delivery? Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, yeah, without those, I mean, you know. Oh, okay, sure. Oh, yeah, I should probably go tell Sir Harshfont I'm not, like, dead or something. Sure, I'll meet you there. I'm not thinking... If anything, I'm thinking more of him for actually thinking of me. That's touching, in a way. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go check in on Sir Harshfont, because I'm like 99.9% sure that's who he's talking about there. If it's not, I'll be very surprised. So... Alright, come on, Confucius, let's get over there. The sooner we get out of here, the sooner we can get out of this cold and move to warmer pastures, my friend. Although we are going to move to warmer pastures later, because after I finish the stream and get something to eat, I've got to go and get some earth and wind crystals for the remainder of the glamour prisms I'm going to make. I'm going to be making a total of 40 with the rest of the supplies that I have, and then that's it. I'm done making glamour prisms for selling. I will still make them at some point if I need them. I'll just have my retainers get all the stuff and I'll get the crystals, but for selling purposes, I'm only making a total of 40 more. I said, you know, I've got about enough supplies for 50. So I already made 10. I'm getting the rest of the supplies I need in order to get up for the other 40. And then I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna sell the dyes after that, because I don't need the money anymore. I'm at 300,000. I know I'm saving for the apartment, but excuse me, I get the feeling going through Heaven's Ward and doing the dungeons there will probably help me with that a little bit, I think. So, but yeah, once I do that, once I get something to eat and everything, I'm going to be going to Lower Lanasia, definitely warmer, and the East Shroud, also definitely warmer. So, to get the crystals that I need. So that should help. I hear you care about my well-being, Sir Harshfont. I can't say I'm shocked, but I am touched a little bit. She did have sufficient forewarning to complete the ritual to summon Shiva anyway, actually, and I still killed her. Did you actually care for me, or did you just want to fight there? I mean, I would have appreciated the help, even though I probably couldn't heal you because you're a green unit, you know, without taking my healing off of the people that need it. I only left you alone without any idea of my fate for a few minutes, I think. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, okay. Then I guess we'll go to the intercessory. Before I go to the intercessory, though, I've just realized that I've forgotten something vital that I absolutely need. Especially in this cold weather with my winter sinuses. So before we go in there, give me a moment. I will be right back. I'm not even going to put the BRB sign up because I'll be like 20 seconds. Hold on. Okay, back. Kleenex is a beautiful thing in winter weather. Alright. So Horschfont in French, he sounds high as fuck. Oh boy. A crazy guy. I mean, how else is he going to stay warm in all this weather? I mean, he has the roaring hearth, I guess, but, you know. Alright, into the intercessory we go. Let's see what Sir Aymeric has to say in conclusion to all this stuff.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks.
Oh, it weren't nothing anybody else
Never
wouldn't have
before
done.
have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task.
Well, now you know how the Domans felt.
From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
You probably would have lost all the men until I intervened. Let's be real here.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Natalan.
Oh, Natalan's not going to be a problem anymore. We sort of destroyed their warships last time. I mean, you wouldn't know that. I did that outside of the main quest, so.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment.
I suppose that's fair. The actor who did him sounds like he has no idea what's going on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy.
Ah, see, now you're making some headway, Alfie.
You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
Yeah, it has a way of doing that, doesn't it?
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, there, Lord Horschfont.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
Oh, good.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
Yeah, I got nothing better to do now, but okay.
That will not be necessary. We, too, have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
We do?
I see.
Did I miss something?
Once more, I must thank you.
Is it
Sir
because he
Emmerich,
wants us
if
everyone
I
to be
may, do you truly believe
united?
that Midgard Zoma could return?
Or that's also a good reason.
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's toll were taken by your enemies.
I mean, you know, he's probably thinking 2 steps ahead all the time.
Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Don't like being on the receiving end, huh, Alphinaud? You
Choose
should take
your
a number,
next
get in
words
line.
carefully.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights?
One that knows how to make compromises wherever he can.
One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is?
Because you beat up all the people in your way.
Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
But...
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget. One born of necessity.
Remember, Alphinaud, this is what you wanted.
The dragons
Well,
grow
kind
more
of.
restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease.
Should be lucky that Ishgard didn't just annex Revenant's toll. I mean, that's where Midgard Sormir is, so...
We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders.
Yeah, fair enough. Good thing is they changed his voice in Heaven's Ward, and the new actor is straight up amazing in comparison. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Leveilleur. I don't even think I pronounced that properly, but...
But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Well, that explains why the quest is called that.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them.
Yeah, it's important, Alphinaud, because we...
I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Won't get anywhere by being like, I want my way. You won't have it my way, fine. I don't want you
Not
here.
at all. You but spoke from the heart.
And that'll get you nowhere in
I trust you
politics.
understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second in command will speak for me.
And good luck, she already doesn't like you.
Lucia, at your service.
Nice to meet you.
Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies.
Oh, I get it.
Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences.
Let's hope.
Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you.
Okay, fair enough. That definitely
Which
wasn't the way to
reminds
pronounce it. Okay.
Lord Orthophon, if you would be so kind.
Well, I tried. And it wasn't good enough. It's okay, though.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
You can hardly make a name sound more Frenchy than that. Oh. It does have that it does have that sort of feeling to it, yeah.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
I wonder why they picked that sort of a name specifically for Alphinaud. He doesn't strike me as
Think nothing
particularly
of it.
French.
Yes,
Maybe it's because
God may
he's
be
a
many things,
young
but
Elizin.
it is no friend to Garlemald.
I don't know.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
You did, but then you didn't look in a mirror when I went to confront Shiva. What's with you English folks and the way you pronounce deja vu? That's a good question. I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's correct at all. But yeah, rendezvous. Yeah, we make it an AY sound, and I don't know that that's necessarily correct. But it's like we took the words basically, Rockin' Fun, and we said we're going to make them ours now. They are still yours, but they're also ours, and so we're going to change them to better suit our needs. I don't know, man. English is a melting pot. It's just there's so many little things that have been taken from other languages. It's ridiculous. I could put Glansfaust on now, and it is better than the Hellish Claws I have, as you can see here. Lots more direct hit rate. Actually, lots more of everything, really. I mean, a little less determination, but that's okay. I won't be taking hits where determination will matter, so it's cool. All right, Alphinaud, can we go back to the Rising Stones now? I'm freezing my balls off. Is that the right book? Is that the book I need, or is I think this is the Summoner book, actually. Let me double check. Yeah, that's the Summoner book, so that's not the right one. We are looking for the book. There's a different book. It's a book of some card suit, but I forget what it is, and it's the one for Scholar. I don't think it's from this quest, though. No, it's definitely not, because it's not there. I feel like English people mix deja vu and uwu. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably where they got the pronunciation for uwu from. Well, I mean, our current theory is that if you believe enough and you have enough crystals, the Primal will be summoned. But in her case, she believed so strongly that she was willing to lead her people through this crisis that she imagined. Well, it's not imagined. There is an actual crisis. It's not nearly as pronounced as she's making it seem like. And by extension, Shiva was like, yeah, you know what? That's a suitable vessel. These parameters are acceptable. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Right. Well, I mean, what's his face? Gaius tried to goad us into summoning. Well, they weren't primals. What were they called? Icons, I think they called them. He was trying to goad us into being like, yeah, why don't you just summon Nafika or something? It's like, that's not how those ones work. That wouldn't be good. Okay. Then I will meet you in Mordana, my friend, because I have a return spell, and I'm going to use it right now. And he's still going to get here before me. It's probably these loading screens. It's probably what's making me take longer. Okay. I'm not really sure if I should. I was thinking about it because Cole's not here today because he's at a local convention with his friends today. I know we were planning on doing the Chocobo racing, but now I'm not sure if I should do it before Cole and Espy are all here, like so we can actually have some competitive stuff going on, you know? Yeah, well. We can always... I mean, Cleoquetra is not one to wait, but we can always put it off for a little while longer. I'll come up with some BS excuse as to why she can't show the peasants what for on the racetrack. You claim that emote is yours, it's yours, and you refuse to give it to anybody else. Which one is that? Komodo Hype. That... Okay, yeah, that's yours. Fair enough. I don't know. That seems awfully specific, you know.
Words
but
cannot well express
not for
how
you.
glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole.
Not for you that it's overly specific. It's just that I'm surprised that there is a hype emote that specifically uses a Komodo dragon. Like, where does that even come from? What depths of a person's mind would come up with something so outlandish? I don't understand.
Needless to
Awesome,
say,
we love it. Yeah,
I'm
that's
most
fair enough.
eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
It was crazy, Minfilia. It was pretty nuts. I'll tell you the whole story.
Excellent. I shall summon the others at once.
Now I'll deliver my report. Do I write these reports down anywhere? He is so happy. Yes, that's true. I just don't understand who came up with something like that. You know. Who looked at a Komodo dragon and was like, that thing should be hype.
Heart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
He is pretty hype, yeah. She did.
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
She was a saint.
As certain as we can be that good King Mogglmog the 12th was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
Yeah, temporarily, yeah.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
I mean, I'd ask her, but I can't tell anymore. Yeah, I think we did Shiva just before you came in there, Rockin' Fun. Let me go up and check. Yeah, just, literally minutes before you got here, we did Shiva. Yeah, that sounds vulgar, but yes. Literally minutes before you got here, Shiva was taken care of.
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not. But full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it.
I'm guessing that if you're a summoner, this is what the whole enkindling Bahamut thing is, where you... Well, no, not enkindling Bahamut, but using, the flares that you get from the Heaven's Ward quest lines probably has something to do with what she did with summoning Shiva, because you take Bahamut's essence into your own body and then use it to hurt your foes, which is, I guess, kind of pretty much what she did. What I think of her? It wasn't too bad. I died once during the fight because, as SB explained afterwards, I stood in the middle of 3 of the AoEs and they were overlapping with each other, so I just instantly died. I was, at the time, looking at the health bar of our main tank and seeing it was at half point, and I was like, I should probably lustrate, so I wasn't looking at the AoEs, so I should have been doing the mechanics and then healed him. But, yeah, other than that, it wasn't too bad. I mean, the music kind of got a little... I wasn't expecting the music in Phase 2 again. I was trying to listen to it while I was tanking the floor. But, yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it.
Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
We've come out on top before, so...
It's time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Oh, pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Oh, boy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Dream, how's it going? It's next after 14.
About Iceheart's final words to you.
So I'm going to be playing X5 in a little bit. Once I reach the end of this content right before the first expansion, Heaven's Ward, I'll be playing Mega Man X5. At the end of the Final Fantasy XIV playthrough, I'll be finishing the X series with Mega Man X6. And after that, I don't know yet. I'm going to be picking a game, but I'm not 100% sure what that's going to be yet. There is some other stuff that I have that's still kind of sitting on the back burner that was planned previously, though. I know Lord Holloway said he wanted to do a stream with me at one point of a one-shot. I think I'm getting a message from somebody in-game. I know that I wanted to do an XCOM multiplayer game. And so yeah, I kind of got to incorporate those somewhere. Not really sure what I'm going to do from there. Oh, did your sub run out? Yeah, no problem, Dream. No problem at all. Whenever you get around to it, it's not a big deal. X5, more like X gonna give it to you. I mean, on extreme mode, yeah, rockin' fun. X definitely gonna give it to you. We're playing it on extreme mode, so.
Think.
Yeah, we've heard that before, haven't we, Minfilia?
Hydaelyn speaks to her as well.
So does she have the echo?
If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth.
Well, I don't know. We'd have to ask Hydaelyn, and she's still on her coffee break. You still have flashbacks from Shadow Devil with Zero. Oh god, yeah. Shadow Devil with Zero sucks.
The origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do much to explain her unwavering conviction.
I think we're gonna... I forget who we're fighting Shadow Devil with, but I have it in my notes somewhere.
And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
That was pretty much her exact words, so...
Midgard Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well-founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so.
Yeah, I guess making the move out here was a good idea.
Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
Probably not in a good way. You saw Captain Marvel today, enjoyed it. Bad at ranking things. Could safely say it's better than Hulk and worse than Doctor Strange. I've watched some of the Marvel movies. I haven't really been keeping up with a lot of them since the first Avengers movie, though. So I'm kind of behind. I have a big backlog worth of them to watch. I did watch Avengers: Infinity War. I kind of wanted to wait until Endgame came out to watch them, so I could watch them both in 2 parts. But my dad wanted to watch it beforehand. I was in the same room, so I was like, oh, whatever. I guess I'm gonna watch it now. See, I watch them. I don't watch them like when they come out, though. I usually watch them after the fact. So, yeah. I mean, I thought. Let's see. First Iron Man was really good, from my impression. I think a lot of people have that same impression, though. The only thing I know about Doctor Strange, I haven't seen Doctor Strange yet, is the meme with Dormammu. That's pretty funny, so I gotta imagine the movie's pretty good. And I don't remember anything about the Incredible Hulk movie, to be honest with you, so yeah. I guess that means it wasn't that great, but, you know. Oh, is it half price Saturday mornings? Ah, that's good to know. See, I get my my credit union actually sells tickets at a discounted price, so I end up getting them basically for half price anyway. So I usually don't even think about those deals, to be honest with you. So I've got it easy when it comes to going seeing movies. I should see movies more often because I have it so easy, but, you know, I don't usually do that. Do we need any of these things? That's a bow. That looks like a black mage thing. That's a dragoon thing, and that one's for summoner, so we don't need any of those. Cool. What was all that? Hold the fucking phone. Oh, it was somebody sending a tell about a free... Okay. Well, that doesn't warrant my attention, so let's keep going. This is it, I think, right here. Yeah, this is it. This is the book that I need for my scholar. Book of Diamonds. Better than what I had, I think. I don't really need that spell speed, I guess, but, well, maybe I do. Maybe spell speed is more important than I'm giving it credit for scholar. For monk, it's like, well, if I need speed, I have Grease Lightning, so... Oh, that must be a shield. Okay. Hulk is the worst of the movies, that's why I said it was a safe compare. Ah, okay. Gotcha. No, it makes sense. Alright, let's see how we're going to proceed here. Oh, probably. Oh, is there a commotion outside? I didn't even hear it. Probably because I won't be able to hear it until I actually go outside and find out. So what's the deal here, Alfie? You know what? I heard there was some I was gonna say musique, but no, that's not correct. There's a disruption, Infilia said. Escaped? Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, obviously. Yeah, most likely. But we can't send Captain Ilbert on her heels because he's the traitor. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's where this is gonna go. I didn't want to say anything before because I was like, oh, maybe they won't capitalize on it. I knew this was too easy. I knew it. I got a gut feeling. I don't think it was hard to see, but I knew this was too easy. Well, we'll see if I'm right. Let's see. Nice day out here, though. Camp Blue Fog in Northern Than. Okay. Then I guess that's where we're going to go. I'm just going to teleport there. I don't really need to worry too much about it. 251 gil. Yeah, I've got enough. I'll still have over 300k once I go out of there. This is too much money, man. I don't feel safe holding on to all this. I should give some to my retainers. All right. Let's go speak with Captain Ilbert. I'm telling you, though, like this, I know this in my gut. It's the feeling I have. Don't tell me if I'm right, though. I don't need to know, but it's just the feeling I'm getting. Oh, did she? Yeah, I get that part, but... Well, if we stand here, she's gonna reach it, so... Alright. I guess we'll head out. Confucius must have disappeared, so I'll have to fix that. I think he still no, he doesn't need any more experience for bosom buddies, because he got that already. How close is he to the next rank, anyway? Let's see. Oh, he's getting there. He's almost halfway. Good job, buddy. Let's go beat up some basilisks on the way to the castrum. It's very quiet out here. Oh, Flame Sergeant Dalvag. Oh, that's the one that's the bunch of masks or something from Spirited Away, right? Don't mind me, Mr. Basilisk. Just checking out this gent that you got next to you there. Wow. There we go. Oh, there's a fate. Is this the Ariman fate? East meets worst. Oh boy. Well, it's almost over. We could always jump in and join the fray. Looks like it's not actual players, but yeah, let's jump in. Oh, right, my level's too high. And then let's not jump in. Sorry, guys, can't help you. My level's too high. What the devil do you mean? Are you going to leave us to... That was my dying impression. I don't think that was very good either. Okay. Let's go... are we going to defend the castrum from the outside? Never thought I'd see that happening. Well, let's go make sure she doesn't make it to the castrum. That's the important thing. Garland's going to be like, what the hell are they doing? Oh, well. Okay, Captain, I'm here. What would you have me do? Trailer for the new Shenmue game just dropped, and it's really not looking good. Oh, that's a shame. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to Shenmue 3. It's always a shame, though, when it's like you have high hopes, and then they say, yes, we're actually going to capitalize on your hopes. We're going to make Shenmue 3 or whatever game that you guys are looking forward to, and it just sort of doesn't. It just sort of fades out. You know what I mean? It just doesn't really. It's never as good as it could be. Excuse me. Oh, did he? All right. Let's do this then. The dying impression was Komodo hype out of 20. I'll take that. I'll take that, Rockin' Fun. That's a lot of Garleans, but I've beaten up more. So this will be fine. How do you want to deal with my fists of fire, Royally? Or not Royally. Why you? That's her name. Why you little? Alright. Let's get in here. I don't know if this is the safest first person to go after, but AoEs seem like a bad thing, so let's just start here and work our way up. I gotta find the Garleans amongst the crowd here. Oops. Okay. Which one is this? That guy? Alright, let's get rid of him. The Centurion. Okay. Oops. Oh, I'm standing in the wrong spot. Come on now there, MCR. Do your positionals right. I'm betting this Align the Razor person probably needs to go down a little quicker. Maybe you shouldn't have stood right in front of her AoEs then, Elbert. Just a thought. I don't know who's tanking her, but I'm glad they are. Lets me do my positionals super correctly, so. Just so all of you know, I can't heal you, I can only heal myself. So. Okay, I don't know what's going on. She's not dying. Oh. Where is this person? Over here? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Live through this now! Oh shit, she actually is. Oh, okay. Just pick off the stragglers, how about? Pick off the Colossus while we're at it. Why the hell not? So ST is the one that had him facing the Power Rangers. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Hey, Garrick. How's it going? Oh, he's on me now. Alright, True North time. Oh, God. Oh, duty failed. Well, somebody died because Align didn't. Or somebody... Oh, Ilbert died. Okay, well. See, this is what happens when they don't tell me specifically who to target. Maybe if I looked at my my quest log, maybe that would tell me who specifically to target. Whoever puts in these unskippable ads, really hope they choke on that money. Yeah, it's... I get it. I get it. It's not fun. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. I'm gonna have Fist of Fire. Let's get that up. Yeah, sorry, blind doesn't work on me. Just something you need to know about me. I'm a special snowflake, so... can't use that. Oh, I don't know why. There we go. Alright, so any Medicus in the vicinity, kill them first. Got it. Yeah, I'm super confused. Defeat Align. Would that I could. Oh, okay. Let's get rid of these Death Claws then, because those are probably why he couldn't move, huh? I said I was going to get rid of him, and here I am not getting rid of him. I don't know about this pay thing there, Yu Hase. They're not paying me at all. Oh, they do have healers, don't they? Aqueous is over here, I think. Oh, that's not a healer. It's the Aquifer. This guy. Come get me! Give me some stone 4, why don't you? Yeah, no, that's not gonna help you. Alright, there's a Colossus to deal with, but we can deal with that later. Maybe you should get out of the way of the Heartstopper there, Captain Ilberd. Just a thought. We almost got her. Okay, I obviously have to beat the Colossus first, so... Oh my god. So many reinforcements. Okay, I'm super confused. Who am I supposed to kill here? Because she's still not dying. Wow. Why don't you drill on this? Do I need a bloodbath? No, I don't need a bloodbath yet. I'm good. Oh, okay. Wow. Point that at somebody else. Just not Ilberd, he's still dying. Okay. There we go. Just had to kill literally all the reinforcements. Fair enough. Your Twitch Prime renews around July. Ah, okay. Dread the day you lose your ad-free viewing. Yeah, I can see that being an issue. Really want to ask about unskippable ads. Yours is about a perfume and smells leathers and cookies and thing ends with a grandma harem. Yes, that's about the worst ad I can possibly imagine. Kill the stuff that isn't dead yet. It should do stuff eventually. Yes, and thankfully it did. Bind her and do it tight. I get off to this stuff. Yeah, well done. Yeah, fair enough, but I still have misgivings about that guy. I mean, she's got you there, Alfie Node. Yeah, that's not very cool. How did they imagine you a paragon if you went around whoring yourself? Maybe you should have been the Miners Guild master instead. Yeah, he's got you there. Maybe I misjudged him. I was under the impression he was going to betray us right about now. Yeah, there's separate prices on those things. One has a very significant drawback to it. Right. Okay, well, make sure she doesn't get away again. How did that even happen the first time, anyway? Well, that takes care of that. About time. It's only taken, like, what, 2 patches now? Yeah, well, he didn't really have many options at the time, but I put stock in her and she betrayed it, so I guess that's, you know, all fine and fair.
I have heard. Truly bothersome business. No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Roban. There is no telling what the brute might do.
How did they even let him back in here?
Have the Blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace.
Yeah, wouldn't you think that he wouldn't be able to get back in here, considering what he's done? Or is this someplace else and I'm not even thinking of it?
East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while. Nanamo Ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
Because he wants her throne, obviously. Ominous stuff. Ominous stuff. Well, anyway. And what would the other favor be there, Alfino? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably a good idea. Then I will head back there and tell her that her best friend, well, not her best friend, but her friend is in jail and never coming back out. Yeah, what did you say about Lalafels being evil already? Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering how he managed to get in there, man. It doesn't make much sense. I mean, I get he's evil. Maybe he's also a stealth ninja or something. I know he's a member of the... Is he... Wait, is he a member of the Syndicate, I think? Because that would explain why he could get in there, but... And I think this was why Nanamo was... the Sultana was saying things before, too, right? Because she couldn't do anything about him, and he could just hound over the entire town because he's a member of the Syndicate, I think. I could be wrong. What I think about Shiva's second phase music. I wasn't expecting it. It kind of, and I hate making comparisons like I did with Leviathans. I made comparisons to Leviathans with the old 1960s Batman television show. Shiva's kind of reminded me of a song by Heart. It was an American rock band in I think the 70s and the 80s. And it was, I think, entirely composed of women, which is, you know, good for them. It was a good band. I liked a good chunk of their stuff that they made. But there was one song that when I played Guitar Hero, this is way back in the day, like when I was in high school and stuff, we would play Guitar Hero. And one of the songs that was on the list, I think it was one of the earlier songs, was Barracuda, which was the first song I heard by Heart. And I was kind of getting flashbacks of that, I'll be honest with you, with some of the rock sound line there. So, excuse me. So Lalafell who wears a mustache can't do much more evil. He is a part of it. Okay, then that explains why he was able to get in there. Without anybody holding so much as a finger against him.
Welcome back, my friend. I have already received word from Alfino.
Yeah, me too, Dream. I want to play Beat Saber too, but yeah, I don't have VR either, so I'm kind of SOL in that regard. I don't foresee myself paying for VR just for Beat Saber either, so... It would be nice, but not. I'm not going to pay $800 for a single game, you know. Yeah, that too. That would be nice too. Yeah, he is one of the most influential people in Ul'dah. That's also true, so.
To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent. I know not what to say.
I don't know how you came up with that pronunciation, but okay.
Together with Robon, Eileen lent us much-needed aid at the time of our Order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat.
Probably because she saw things the same way that Iceheart did.
When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then.
Yeah, maybe.
But now is not the time to dwell on such matters.
Yeah, because she's in jail for the rest of her life, so.
I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Ascians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's true. He does control the entire economy of the town, so he above anyone else would probably be able to walk in there undeterred, so.
My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
How do we kill the
Well,
Ascians?
now, I'm sure you're all familiar with white auracite, the miraculous material that will allow us to capture Ascian souls.
Yeah, good MacGuffin, that.
Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether. Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
Right.
In addition to auracite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power. Even should we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his wrath.
Which means white auracite's probably out of the picture unless we have some sort of trump card.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
'Tis our belief that an Ascian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
That's your... Really? Nobody came up with this before. Kill it with ether.
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Ascian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
So what should we do?
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Habrea.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy.
Oh yeah, you mean when my claws turned into, like, that light blue color?
Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether.
Oh, well, maybe.
Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Habrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void.
Right.
The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Ascians in your hands.
Shiva Phase 2 reminds you of the music you get when you fight her in Dissidia. Oh, there's music when you fight her in
Be that
Dissidia
as it
too.
may,
Okay.
It would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
I guess I'm more... I shouldn't say there's music when she fights her. Of course there is. I'm more like, oh, Shiva's in Dissidia too. Okay, gotcha.
Quite so, my lady.
Or in
We
Dissidia
must
also.
needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Heidelin did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
You sure Heidelin's going to be okay with that? I'm not trying to play favorites
That
here,
is all
but...
well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had two pieces of white auracite? One to trap the Ascian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
So what if we trapped the Ascian soul between the two pieces of white auracite, used one of the pieces to literally forge half of his soul into a weapon, and then killed him with his own ether? Is that so outlandish? I don't know.
And
I'm just
therein lies
shooting in the
rub.
dark here.
Finding a way
Literally.
to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
Right, so how do we
It would seem
do that?
more research is in order.
I'm going to linger a while, perform a few more tests on the auracite.
Okay.
And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a hand?
Or do you want another bear hug?
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands.
Guess he wants another bear hug.
Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
Always an
Sole
excuse.
charge, you say? So you're basically alone there then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
Damn, she's pretty good at playing his bluff, isn't she? Wah wah. Okay, so the answer is more research.
While you were afield, word arrived from the Charlian motherland.
Oh yeah, did it?
You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Vow. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least.
Yeah, the whole island was gone.
According to the report, the isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
That's probably not good for world stability. Like
Aye.
the actual natural
Yet
world.
The mystery endeth not with the isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
God damn it, were they researching time compression? Yes, I did specifically make the C into a K, like an obnoxious K sound, because that's Ultimisia's whole goal is time compression.
All indications suggest Asian involvement, but I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the dark beings call the one true god.
Yeah, Zodiark is probably... I wonder what the Asians are going to think, though. Like, they're going to summon Zodiark thinking, oh, he's going to lead us to everlasting darkness or whatever the hell he's supposed to do. They're going to find out he's a baby. He's a baby snake. I mean, I know that he's overly powerful because he's Zodiark. That's what he does. Even as a child, he's too strong for the other Espers in Final Fantasy XII, even though he's a kid. But... like, what are they are we gonna get like some sort of like family sitcom with the Asians where they raise this small primal into existence? I would watch that.
We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Let's hope. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. But more scenes because, well, obviously there's other things going on in the background that we'll have to be wary of.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea. So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu, my right hand.
Yeah, that didn't really foresight that one, did
We
you?
have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald. But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the media project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash.
If only he knew you couldn't do that.
High-ranking figures within the royal household
Not
were
permanently.
against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived.
It did.
To
Not
all
easily.
intents and purposes,
Oh, sorry. I
Even
right-clicked there.
before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
Need to take my fingers off the mouse, I think, for these scenes.
the Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone.
So they were a renegade unit.
In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the Calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
Oh, so that's where she came into play.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Varus Zos Galvus.
But that's good for us, though, right? Because if he doesn't want to annihilate Eorzea, then, I mean, we all live, right? I mean...
So he was Huayu's true master.
It's not good for the rebellion in Ul'dah, but...
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea.
And what faction is that, Captain? Excuse me.
In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
7 hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me.
What's that, Alphinaud?
By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or monetarist masters.
Well, I mean, revolution, that could be a thing.
Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
I have a good idea of whose it is, but I'm not going to say anything yet. Matter of fact, I've already said it, actually.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
Fair enough.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
What do you mean?
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
Well, yeah. Fair enough.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And with that, I take my leave.
I still remain unconvinced. I'm still wary. It could be for nothing, but...
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune. How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve.
Maybe you should talk these things out with somebody else instead of saying it yourself. Just a thought.
I know you can hear me, monetarist scum. Your crimes will not go unpunished. Dayam, purge this land of your sickness before the eyes of the 12. I swear it.
Yeah, you tell those assholes, Robot. He's very upset about this, obviously. Meanwhile, in a few rooms, she can probably hear him screaming.
I shall have no further need of you this day.
Yeah, he does sound mad. He's very upset. He's quite nettled.
Your Grace. I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Yeah, if Teleji gets his way, they'll be his chambers pretty soon.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Ever since he proposed the Cardinal Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
Yeah, we need some unity there.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
So if Roban isn't here, is she technically having I know this is totally incidental to the conversation. Is the Sultana having a tea party with the Admiral and Connie Senna, whatever her rank is? Because that's what this looks like.
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents.
Yeah, that could cause problems too.
This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right. If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly.
Yeah, that's a tall order in Ul'dah.
Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
That's why he's not here there, Sultana.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped. But as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
Sounds like you need some outside help.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the Immortal Flames only makes matters worse.
Yeah.
Even accounting for Uldah's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the monetarists with a rod to beat Rauban.
He's got a tough road ahead of him.
Eorzea can ill afford for the Immortal Flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah.
You know, Cole was kind of right considering what's going on here. It feels like they're putting a lot more story-driven effort into the Flames than they have been for the other two. Which is fine. I mean, I appreciate the fact that they're delving deep like this, but maybe it would have been more appropriate for me to be in the Flames, but well, it's too late now. I wonder if the other ones ever get this sort of development. Probably not. There's no civil war in Limsa or Gridania.
The health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas, the citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends.
So again, what can you do?
For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people.
Start a democracy? I mean, I'm down for that.
For Ul'dah to move forward, it is not only the Syndicate that must be dissolved.
She's getting at she's going to step down, isn't she?
Nay, you jest.
I don't think she does.
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here. When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue.
Well, she did kind of get that, give that impression when we first met her at the Sultan Tree that she didn't necessarily enjoy the idea of ruling over so many people. At least that was the impression I got.
As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request. Help Roban to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Ul'dah.
Hey, Conquer. It's going good. How's it going for you? On lunch prep, so you'll be lurking till you're done. Okay, sounds good, Conquer. No problem. Yeah, it's going good.
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Ul'dah will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people.
She's gonna make a lot of people mad in the future. I mean, you know, it's for the greater good, but there's gonna be a big fat target on her back.
Roban, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name.
I think he'd understand. Surprised he's not at this
Beyond
table.
This gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
Well, there's some world-shaking politics for you. Dreams of Ice. I don't know why I almost expected to load back in here and hear Twilight Town's music playing. I'm not really sure why that popped into my head, but yeah, apparently it did. Alright, let's keep going. Well, we know what good intentions have gotten us so far. Oh, I know she has a lot of responsibilities. Obviously, she's the antecedent, but... yeah, like the revolution that's been going for 3 patches now. Yeah, that too. We have taken on a lot of responsibilities, haven't we? No KH3 spoilers, please. Yeah, none for me either there, Dream. I have yet to play it, so... I probably won't play it until I play it for the stream, to be honest with you. And I don't think Have I seen any footage of it? I think just the stuff that everybody's been throwing around from the trailers, really, so... yeah, I haven't played it. Probably is Conquer. Yeah, probably is because of KH2 I hear Twilight Town. It was maybe it was the fade, like the slow fade with no music and like the lighting of the room that made me suddenly be like, oh, well, dawn of the 4th day or something. No, I don't know. Being super slow playing through it. Well, that's okay. As long as you know, even if you're playing it fast, slow, whatever, as long as you're enjoying yourself, it's fine, so... if anything, Alfino, the Crystal Braves are another responsibility the Scions have to look over. Let's be honest here. I mean, yeah, I guess I will. I got nothing better to do. Right. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay. So you're gonna have me do it. You can't waste your time, so you're gonna have me... He's not a very good leader, is he? Like, if he wanted... He didn't learn anything from what Hua Yu told him, where she was like, you're just this royal brat who's never wanted for anything, and he's just like, I should be having a life-altering crisis right now of existentiality, but I'm just gonna keep acting the way that I do. It's just kind of me. I mean, good on him for not taking the bait, but... Yeah, she kind of has her own way of doing things. Yeah, that's true, Dream. That's absolutely true. I know. I'm the catalyst around which everything happens, so... The player character when I say I. So. Yeah, alright. I'd rather be doing class quests to get my skills that I could be having at this point, but they're locked behind Heaven's Ward's doors. So. But I think we're into the final patch content before Heaven's Ward now, so it'll probably only be a couple more streams before we get there. I think there's 1 dungeon and 2 trials between here and there, so it shouldn't take that long. Yeah, no, I'm pretty good at being a freelancer, Minphilly. I still haven't even started a free company, so... You know me too well. Okay, what about Captain Ilberd? Alright. So, via earphone. Okay, fair enough. Link shell. Sounds like we've got some work to do. So let's go get to it. I just wanted to double check something real quick. How much of these... Oh, I have been building them up fairly good. It feels like I haven't been building up tomestones that quickly, but yeah, I mean, you get like 75 to 100 for every trial, and we've done quite a few since the beginning of the content. I should be maxed out probably before I get to the point where I actually need them again. So... yeah, I didn't expect that I'd be up at almost 1600 at this point. Oh god, this guy's gonna remind me of Zell. I can never unsee it now with the slicked back hair, and it looks like he's got a face tattoo. Oh, Zell. He's a character, that Zell. Or you could just give me the paperwork. I'm capable of reading. Oh, he's got an eye patch. Well, Zell never had an eye patch. Thank God, he would have bitched about that too, but... Okay. Oh, Yeah, when you're dealing with business in that way, it's similar to the way that I've said before that I would deal with business in terms of owning things. I'd want a quick turnaround on those things, so I'm not sitting on them. And in the case of the black market, well, of course you do, because the longer you sit on it, the more illegal your actions get. Well, not more illegal, but the more likely your illegal actions can get you caught. So... yeah. Instead of giving them food and blankets, he's just like, I'll go fight for them. Yeah, I get you. I get you, Captain Jack. Okay. Yeah, I'm down for that. Gotcha. All right. Excuse me. Sounds like we got to go to Highbridge. So let's go to Highbridge. I could probably just teleport straight to, what's the closest place? I think Camp Drybone's the closest place to Highbridge, if I recall correctly. Let's find out before I have Confucius go, running off with me here. Let's see. Yes, yeah. Camp Drybone is the closest. So let's go there right now. I probably should be getting ready to equip my stuff that I got, the book of... was it diamonds or spades? Let me look. Diamonds, yeah. I probably should be getting ready to equip that stuff, but... I could equip it right now, but I would have to go to an inn to glamour it up with the book that I normally use, and then make it so I have my fists instead of those slabs of cement, which is pretty much what Glansfaust is. It's like a bunch. It's like decorated slabs of cement, basically. It's like gilded, so. But it's okay. We'll do that later. It's not critical right now. Worst comes to worst, if we encounter a dungeon this early in the patch content where I have to do it, then I'll go to an inn and wait out the duty finder there, you know? So. You've never once used your Twitch Prime loot. Wish you could abandon the loot benefits and keep the ad-free benefits of Prime renewal. Yeah, boy, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't always happen that way. Attack on Highbridge, Act 2. Oh, are his guests over there in the Fate there, Captain, or? It's fine, I'm used to it. Alright, so what do we need to do? Am I gonna have to go into that Keykern camp again that's over here? Some kind of bait and switch. Let's see what we can do. Over to the burning wall. Where was the burning wall again? Oh, I forget. I guess we'll find out.
Got back on my PC.
Nice. Thanks for the resub there, Dream. I appreciate it. 7 months. Thank you for continuing with your support. Thank you for continuing to be heterochromatic. I sincerely appreciate it. Alright, let's leave these guys to their efforts. Now, those guys are blades, yes, that said brass blade. Those are the ones that Teleji has control over. So they're fighting the Keykern, but they're also keeping an eye on what we do. Gotta watch my every move around here. What's the easiest way to get there from here? I don't remember. Hey, the Furbolgs are here. I will try not to run them over because they don't deserve that. Is it along the river? I guess I could just go along the river and then find my way from there. Yeah, it's along the river, a little up from the river, but that's okay. Whoop. Here we go. Heptachromatic or pentachromatic if you go by the streak. Yes, yeah. I should probably be mindful of those, the numbers there, like for people's months. Maybe I should start doing that, where it's like, well, this is how many months they were, so, like, let's say somebody had been there for 10 months. I could be like, you are decachromatic. I think that's the correct one for 10. I should avail myself of that knowledge so I'm ready next time. A distraction, huh? I'm pretty good at that. Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's see what kind of distraction we can come up with. Let's see. Down there. Okay, how do we get down there? Ah, okay, here we go. Golden Fleece. Are these, no, they're not quite Cassandra and Azazel. Well, they're not quite Marips, but yeah. They're still fluffy, so that's good. Know what to say for 13? Is anyone even at 13? I don't think anybody's at 13. I think John is the only one who's close, and I think he'll be at 10 next time, if I remember right. Not really sure what I would say for 13. No, not sure. Bad hair day. Oh, boy. A good distractions, all things considered, yeah. Well, I happen to have a distraction right here. Hello there, friend. Have you heard the good word of our Lord and Savior Confucius? If you haven't, I'm here to tell you about it. Never should have come here. I'll bathe in your blood. That's my line. Thus comes an end to a miserable, miserable life. Apparently there's more of them, though, so let's take care of this first. And peek! Gotcha. Oh, here we go again. Oh, this is the head of the bodyguards, huh? You're right, this does end now, because I'm going to be the one to end it. You know, and Confucius. Good job, buddy. Nice distraction, I think. Wonder if we should give that guy an Adlo while we're here. I think I'm going to give that guy an Adlo while we're here. Where do we need to go anyway? Outside the tunnel entrance, okay. Well, I gotta go this way anyway. So let's see here. Let's see, we can give Horus there a good Adlo. And then if I can click on him, we can give him a good Adlo. There you go, friendo. Alright, let's continue. Not this way. Him, her, them. I shouldn't assume genders. Especially not in 2019, like you'd think I'd have learned by now. That's not cool. Wow. Well, it's not a long way down, but I don't think I'd like to go down there anyway. Mirror Knight. Actually, I might want to go down there. That might be where I need to go here. This place is confusing. Oop, wait, hang on. It says it's right here. So how much you want to bet? It's down here. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Let's have a nice little break there, Confucius. See what ends up showing up here. Hopefully just Captain Elbert, but I'm not opposed to the idea of other enemies showing up. It's making me wait an awful long time. Uh-oh. Well, that could have been justice being served, but it could just as well have been my worst fears realized, aka Ilbert also being a traitor. So let's go confirm. Did you get the bastard? That's what it looks like. He didn't sound too happy about it, though. Yeah, just a little bit. It didn't sound like that, Captain. Yeah, I think so. Oh, Jesus Christ. You don't want the aid of the brass blades because they're in Telegi's pockets, so... Yeah, that's one box. That's not going to help us. And again, my worst fears are probably slowly being realized here because the quest was literally called Bait and Switch. If this right here isn't a bait and switch, I don't know what is. Blue Ranger over here is getting on my nerves. Okay, I can do that. That's ominous. I'm sorry, I'm not going to stop doubting Ilbert. Not until he's... I know that he sort of vindicated himself with Wyu back a few minutes ago, but I'm not going to stop doubting. He's too suspicious, man. Now I'm starting to suspect Yu Yu Hase too, which is bad because he didn't really do anything to... It's just like he could just be the subordinate. Wrong place, wrong time, you know what I mean? But now I'm doubting everybody. This sucks. Hey Alex, how's it going? You've been hot on the streaming trail there lately. I've seen you've streamed quite a lot. I've gotten a bunch of email alerts saying you've been streaming. How's that going, man? How's everything going on your streaming front there? Long time no see. That's okay though. Oh look, they're fighting the same people I just fought. Let's give them a hand, shall we? There you go. I don't know why I'm walking out of here. Yeah, I've seen, like I said, I've seen the email alerts for it. I haven't been able to join for any of the streams, really. I've, got my own stuff going on with the school stuff and all that. Is there still... Oh, yeah, the head of the bodyguards. I think they've got that well in hand. Going good? You're happy you started all that? Well, good, man. That's good. Glad that I could, I don't know how much I helped you along to that, but, got to affiliate. Nice! Congrats, man. That's a good thing. Yeah, I'm glad you started doing it, because it sounded like the kind of thing, when I mentioned it as a possibility to you, it sounded like the kind of thing that I was like, he might enjoy that. So, may he... Okay. Confucius, back up. Back the fuck up. We are not going that way. Good lord. He came back to try to murder me after he murdered me last time. Oh, it's an Italian. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's okay. No problem. Yes, congrats on affiliate. It's a nice good step for you. Yeah, that Mayhe's guy's gonna be the bane of my existence. I'm gonna hate Coeurls for like I mean, along with Garuda, I'm going to hate Coeurls for, like, every other Final Fantasy game from now on. It's going to be like H.C. Bailey and the Cockatrices. Holy cow. We are going to the Steps of Nald? Yeah, looks like it. Alright. I'm going to say that is by Sapphire Avenue, so maybe we should use the Ethernet and get there a little quicker. Didn't make you think about it. I actually want to push you to do that thanks to your where you are in the moment. Well, I don't want to take too much credit there, man. The ultimate decision was yours, but I'm glad that you had a good listen to me and thought that what I was saying might work out for you. So one day you'll get affiliate, not even trying at 42 followers right now. You'll get there, Dream. You'll get there. I'm sure you will. Also got your own emojis now. Oh, nice, man. I don't even have those yet. I think that's due to my own laziness, though. It's not for not wanting. It's for not really. I mean, I could make my own, but good lord, would they be bad? I am not. I mean, if anybody ever says that I'm artsy, they're. My ability with art is like, at the most, it's okay. Where am I? Oh, okay, it's next to Husting Strip. My ability with art at the most is with, like, photoshopping stuff, and that's about it. It's not really... My ability with art is very limited, so... Excuse me. Get a couple followers a month or something, never stream regularly. Well, that's okay, Dream. It's still pretty good. What do you got there? The Pikachu one, Surprise Pikachu, I don't know what the one is a horse head. Okay, I don't know what the third one is, but yeah, Surprise Pikachu and the horse head. Nice. Don't know about the third one. Kind of looks better if you use Twitch Dark Mode. I can see the little outline on it, so I can see that. I'm using Twitch Dark Mode on my chat, so maybe, but eh. Welcome back, Conker. Get a custom sub badge. That's a good idea, yeah. Something rainbow looking with more colors for the higher or longer sub levels. That would be pretty good, yeah. Copper because you're Romanian, and they steal copper so they can sell it. Nice. That's good. I like that, Alex. I don't know if it's appropriate to laugh at that, but I thought it was funny. Not my culture, but you know. Well, I have a confiscated crate that I was told to give you. I guess I just dropped it at my feet. I'm glad it didn't land on anybody's feet there. Yeah, pretty much. You recognize the music? It's pretty good. I like the music in Ul'dah. Most of the cities have pretty good ambient music, though. It's pretty nice. I'm trying to think what you'd recognize it from, and I'm not really sure. Other than my own stream, of course. Pikachu's so cool because you can use that so many times and almost everything is a reaction. Yes, yeah, it's definitely helpful because it's a very good reactionary emoji. You know, it's basically like when in doubt, surprise Pikachu. So, no, this is not everything. This is one crate out of many because we could not get the person involved in it because I couldn't arrest Captain Ilberd right there. I mean, I could have, but. Yeah, I have concerns about both Captain Ilberd and this gentleman here now. I mean, Wilrid and Elion don't seem like... I mean, I think I picked them, not Yuyahase and Captain Ilberd were picked by Alphynode, which is why I have concerns, because Alphynode is not exactly the best judge of character. Ah, yeah, good point. Know how I feel when I stream. It's tough some days, Alex. I won't say that it's not difficult some days because you know you have real life stuff going and it's stressful sometimes. So you got to take care of your other responsibilities. But I try to make sure that I do set aside this time for myself every day so that I stream, so that it's not like I'm just study, work application, you know what I mean? It gives me some time to kind of just, you know, chill and de-stress and hang out, so, you know. You would ever pick up streaming like somewhat regularly enough to have a custom emote so you would make something based on Conker's Bad for a day? Yes, that would be a good idea.
I got new bits.
Nice. Let's see. Show love. Nice. Thanks, Dream. Thanks for the 1 bit and the show love. Appreciate that. Did you get these just at regular price, or are they? Did you get a deal out of these ones too? I know the last ones. I think you got the free ones. I forget. But okay. Well, they're gonna take the shipment, so whatever they're gonna do, they're gonna. I'm still wary here. I'm still wary. Okay. Well, yeah, good to see you too, I guess. Bye. It was your first time discount. Nice. That's good though. Oh, okay, got it. Oh, you get a separate one on iOS and PC. That's a crafty little way of getting around the system there. Nice. I like it. I wouldn't even have thought of it, to be honest with you. Where's the pop-up thingy? What did you do, Alex? I'll go look on Streamlabs. Hang on. Let's see here. There it is. Took it long enough. No, you don't have to share it. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to pop up because it goes to Streamlabs and then they process it through. So it's, you know how there's like a 20 or 25 second disconnect between me and the chat in the stream there? It's the same with this, except it's even longer because it goes from your end to Streamlabs and then from Streamlabs to me, and then it shows up. So it's a three-way street here, and it kind of takes a while. So yeah, I use Streamlabs. Yeah, it's just. It seemed like the easiest option, to be honest, but yeah, anyway. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for resubscribing, as it were. You have 2 months of subscription, so you would be duochromatic or dichromatic? Dream, correct me. I'm inclined to say duochromatic because it sounds cooler, but I think it's dichromatic. But yes, I appreciate it, Alex. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking with me for that, so... Yes, I have. I've earned $5. I think I'm up to like $80 now, which is pretty good. We're getting close to our first paycheck, boys and girls. That's that's no small feat in my eyes. So, yeah, this would cover up the conversation. So what's up, Rial? Well, the captain's a traitor. He killed somebody who was not actually shipping weapons, and he tried to blame it on him so that he could get away with it again. Buy, duo, die, you don't know. Okay, gotcha. We want to use Greek or Latin. I'm not sure. Not really sure, to be honest with you. I'm going to go with duo. We'll go duochromatic. So we've got monochromatic, duochromatic, and then we'll just go, tri, quadra, penta, hexa, septa, octa. What's 9? Oh, God. That's the one that always escapes me. And then deca for 10. So how did the first tell it? Of course they lost the trail. Right, exactly. I was never involved in it. You and me are of the same mindset there, Brielle. Yeah, Hexa is 6. I think it's similar, though, if I remember right. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, Hexa is 6, yep. Oh, hepta's Greek for 7. Oh, okay, gotcha. And septa's Latin for 7. Gotcha. Okay. We'll get a system down for this at some point. Yeah, septic does sound terrible. We don't want people to be septic chromatic. Let's make sure I pronounce it properly. Septa chromatic. Because septichromatic is not Yeah, that goes in the phrasing bin, I think. But yeah, that's a little concerning, isn't it, Riol? I mean, where's that money coming from? Okay, Alex, gotcha. Have fun on League. Take it easy. Alright, well, keep me mindful of the situation there, Riol, because I need some information. Oh shit, my phone! Hello? Hey, Tataru, what's up? Some way to get a Discord bot that interacts with Twitch and automatically assigns roles. Want that, but it's a thing. I've thought about it, Stream. I know that Nightbot is a thing that I could put in my chat, and I think there's a couple of other bots that you could use. I'm kind of keen on the idea of making my own bot, though. Like, I know that when Lobos made his bot for his channel, he had programming knowledge, obviously, because he worked in programming, but I kind of want to try and make my own from scratch, you know what I mean? It would feel more personal that way, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe it's a project. Maybe it's a project I need to be doing instead of doing stream compilations off screen. Because I have been doing some. I have the first one ready to render. I just need to look at it a little more, just to give it a few once-overs, you know. So. Uh-oh. Got to go with the Rising Stones now. Are they going to distract me from figuring out who the real culprit is here again? Because that would suck. I'm gonna sell these silver pieces. I don't need those. Am I going to host my own server too? I don't know. See, I don't know. That's the thing, is that I don't know the first thing about how to program a bot. So I'd have to, it'd be seriously from scratch, because I have basically no programming knowledge at this moment. So it would be, to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first create the universe. Yeah, I don't know what that's from, but it's pretty apt to the situation I'm in, because I'm pretty sure what I'm asking for is a tall order. Maybe I'll use like a temporary bot, like a night bot or something like that, just until I get to that point where I actually know what I'm doing and I can make a bot, you know. I don't know. It's still a very much an idea rather than a project. So we'll have to see what the future holds. Knowing me, though, I'll be too lazy to do it for several months at a time, because that's just the way that I usually do these sorts of things. Although, I will say it this way. It's not so much, well, I won't excuse laziness, because that is part of it, but it's also the other responsibilities that I have in real life that sort of sometimes take away from it, so. Oh, she must still have some of that Snow White dye. Alright, fair enough. Let us do this. Oh, wait, I need to do this first. There we go. Send you out on your second to last venture there, Matilda, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, let's assign that. Take any money that she has for now. Oh, I must have left the money on her for a little bit. More money for me. And Ghost Hammer. Let's see what he's got. Oh no, you know what it is? I know what happened. I gave her some extra stuff to sell because I was getting rid of some of the supplies I didn't need in order to make just the glamour prisms I wanted to. I only needed 40, so I got rid of some Gigantoad skin and Alaman. Excuse me, that's what it was. I'll take that, thank you. And now let's put Glansfaust and the Book of Diamonds on for our stuff here. So I guess we'll start with the Book of Diamonds. There's that. Update the gear set. Go to Glamour Dresser and use Ifrit's Tome as my glamour. There we go. Update gear set again. Swap to Monk. Switch this bad boy out for Glansfaust. And update gear set. Turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. Go here. And put the Makai Fists on Glansfaust. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, now let's go to Revenant's Toll. Probably get distracted by something else and push off making the bot anyway. It's like you know me so well, Conquer. But that's exactly true. I probably would get distracted by something else. It'd be like I'd make some progress and then I would like get distracted and do something else, and I'd make some progress. Like I'd be like, I need to go back to this, and I'd go back to it. make some progress and go from there, so. Okay, so the idea then is that we're going to get a bot until I can make a bot. So we'll call that the project. I'll select a bot at some point in the future, and we'll use that as our bot. Of course, I think before I do anything with the bot, I should probably figure out the Latin pronunciations that I want for the stuff that we're doing here, like the septachromatic or heptachromatic, and all that stuff. Should probably figure that out first. That seems more pressing to me. No problem, Tadaru. What can I do for you? A guest from Ishgard? A determined lady. Do I know a determined... Is it that, the Rising Chorus? Is it that one Temple Knight that Sir Aymeric had with him? I guess we'll find out in just a moment. This seems ominous. Maybe they need something of us again. Oh, Lucia, right? Yeah, that's who it was. That's who I was thinking of. I forgot her name already. I feel like an asshole now. Whoops. I'll probably know her name better by the end of this stuff. So.
To speak with you.
Yeah, I can see that.
I believe the two of you have met.
We have, Lucia. Good to see you again.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer.
He's a little busy with a revolution in Alda.
The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
And what would that be?
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Yeah, I guess. What's so grave that Ishgard would need to come here for it?
Perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
It's got to be something pretty bad.
Astrologians have sounded the alarm.
The alarm? Did you Gesundheit?
Last night, the Dragonstar burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers. Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
Is it a poem that was written about the calamity? Because if it was, that's bad.
The rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragonstar is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard-Sormr himself who cried out on this occasion.
And maybe my theory that Midgard-Sormr was the one that cried out at the end of the Realm Reborn stuff, like when the credits were rolling and everyone was like, "What's all that noise?" and the roar was going on. Maybe it wasn't so far off.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald, only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Garlean fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Oh, wow. That sucks.
Urianger has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragonstar portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life.
But what if, and hear me out on this one, because it's happened enough in the past since the patch content started. What if someone wants to summon him back? You know, like use crystals and shit.
Have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Something's not right here.
I'm wrong, but if Midgard-Sormr had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Well, we did. That's what I was just saying, but you probably didn't hear me.
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken. It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgard-Sormr.
So they're not saying it was, but I'm saying it was. Stop spoiling things you never knew about. Yeah, sorry. I'll have to cut back on those. Do nothing but what you've seen from this playthrough. Gotcha. Then we are...
Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights.
So that's where we come in, huh?
Therefore, Sir Aymeric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
Sure. Sounds like a fun time. Yeah, just got to keep her there, SB. Yep. Well, I think.
Excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord
I would
Commander.
imagine Keeper of the Lake is the next
Time to
dungeon,
prepare.
and that might be what they're leading us towards here. So.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
It was the quest that had the little, like, it had the picture in it. And usually when the picture's in it, that either means that there's a trial or a dungeon. And I don't know which this is. So, am I going tomorrow? No.
His brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
If I'm going to do this, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it today or not, because it depends on if it's a dungeon or a trial. Because I am not going to be streaming next week until Tuesday, because I have an exam on Monday, and I want to make sure I'm prepared for that. So I won't be streaming tomorrow, and I won't be streaming Monday, but I will be streaming Tuesday. So, yeah, if it's a trial, I'm more inclined to do it now. So, it's actually okay, because you have tabletop tomorrow. It's a dungeon. Okay, if it's a dungeon, we might be calling it quits early then. Got it. Well, then I guess we'll prepare for battle, won't we? I'll be ready. So yeah, Keeper of the Lake might be the first thing that we do on Tuesday's stream then. Yeah, what exactly is it about the Keeper of the Lake that's important here? It's important to know anyway. Let's see. Need to catch up now. Well, you got a couple of days to do it there, SB, so hopefully you'll have enough time. I had to catch Cole up, too. Holy cow. I mean, he's not that far away, but... Okay, so it's Midgard Sormir and the Agrius, a flagship of the Imperial fleet. Huh. Well, that was nice of him. Ah, okay, so he Thresher mod the Reaper there, basically. Actually, I don't think Kalros died in Mass Effect 3 when she basically ate that Reaper. We never do find out what happened to Kalros, do we? It's unfortunate. I would have wanted to know. Oh well. Ah, okay. Right. Okay. Let's go speak with them about this then, and we'll get up to the point where I can queue in, I think, and then we'll call it a day. And I mean, if that takes 5 minutes, then maybe I'll go figure out why the hell there's no vacancy at the Bobbing Cork, since that was a thing that I was wondering at the beginning of this stream. Any other words of advice, Lucia? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I know when I'm not needed. Girl talk. Okay, so we are heading to the Dome and Watch in Mordana. They are... Ah, okay, they're over by where the Summoner's camp was. Okay. Then let's go have a check over there. I think Confucius still has some summoning time, so let's make sure. When I go outside, I'll check his hot bar, or his time bar, to make sure. Yeah, he's got 13 minutes, 14 minutes, practically. Well, no time to waste then. Let's get on going. Oh yeah, and I looked at the mount that you get from doing the Exile quest there, because I could have bought the whistle for, it was a direwolf whistle. Not keen on it, honestly. I mean, I'd never replace Confucius with another mount, even if it was pretty badass, but... Especially after last time. The last time I replaced him for 5 seconds just to fuck with Cole there, the damn behemoth ran off on me, and I'm pretty sure the last time we saw it, it was engorged in Kurthus and trying to kill everyone. We couldn't even bring him down. So... I mean, admittedly, it was only me and Amarella at the time, but... I don't know what the damn thing was eating. Like, holy cow, was it... It was not that big when I was riding around on it, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure these cobras will fight me if I don't fight them, so that's why I'm fighting them. Just in case you're wondering. What am I looking for here? Might not even have to have gone down here. Might just have to go up here. Yep. Okay, I think you've got these Gigases in hand, but let me lend a hand, friend. Here, you get the first hit on them. There we go. That way you get the experience or the whatever you're doing this for. There you go. Leech King. Hello. He seems friendly. He looks like a mudfish if it only had its face. Huh. Well, that's interesting. What news have you, Mr. Dolmen Watchman? Oh, the Garleans. Oh, boy. They very well could be, yeah. Is that what the leeches normally look like in the game? I mean, I figured they have to have normal leeches to have a king. Something like that. They're that desperate, huh? I'm inclined to believe there's something else afoot here, though. Yeah, that's what they're saying. I don't know if I believe it, but that's what they're saying. And by that you mean go through that entire area to get to the corpse itself. Yeah, that's not going to be good. Probably have to fight a bunch of Garleans as mini-bosses and regular bosses on the way up there. Hell, for all I know, by the time we get to the top, Midgard Sormir his corpse could come back to life or some shit. And that would be a boss or a trial of separate, like a separate trial or something. I don't know. Again, just shooting in the dark here. Oh, okay. Well, I do need to get some exercise, so... Alright, so we can now access the Keeper of the Lake. And I gotta be careful, because I'm willing to bet that it's a level 50/60 dungeon, and if you look at my duty roulette here, I have unlocked level 50/60 dungeons, so now, any of the ones that I've unlocked here, Wanderer's Palace, I would assume Castrum and Praetorium are not in that roulette, but, you know, Wanderer's Palace, Snowcloak, and probably now Keeper of the Lake will probably come up in the roulette, and I don't want the foreknowledge. I want to go into the dungeon knowing nothing, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. Alright, well, yeah, this is pretty much the point of calling it a day, but I did say that if it only took 5 minutes, we were going to find out what the hell was going on at that inn in Falgard Float, so let's go over there. I think there's a side quest or something that you can do that might tell us a little more. No vacancy, though. Couldn't believe it. It's like, I need to sleep here so I can... and I ended up just logging out right around here anyway. But I was like, if there was a room of some kind here that I could use, that would have been a little bit better. I'm just doing this really to fuck around, basically, but, alright. Welcome overstayed, huh? Thanks for getting that thought stuck in my head. And the, you know, the revolution that's tearing the people apart. Let's not forget that. Oh. You're going to pay him lots of money, are you? Okay, well, let's go investigate then. Again, I don't have to do this. I'm just... I introduced the episode with there's no vacancy in this place, and Confucius and Interceptor were upset about it. So we're going to see this through to the end, damn it. Even if this doesn't really tell me anything about why there's no vacancy. This is the closest thing I could find to a reason, so... Yeah, I think he's paying you better coin. Let's just see here. Oh, I should have kept that envelope then. Maybe we could have had a room to ourselves. Damn it. Oh, jeez. This is not going to end well. let's go watch it not end well. Well, at the very least, though, if I end the episode here rather than where I was, I will be in prime condition when I come back from getting food to log back into the game and get the wind crystals that I need. I mean, it's still a bit of a trek to get from here to the East Shroud, but it's not as much money that I'd be paying to teleport over there, you know? So. Oh, did he? Ha! Oh, boy. Oh, there's another one. No place like home. Oh, boy. Let's hear his confession. We came this far. And let me guess what the complication is. Of course they were stolen. Why do the Keycurn always have this, though? Is there a Keycurn Beast Tribe quest like the XIV one? Because I feel like we're always, like, the Keycurn are always the ones getting the butt of the jokes in these things. And by that I mean they're always the bad guys in these little side quests around here. Everybody treats them like dirt. Everybody treats them like the Brumerians from... Is Brumerian even the correct word? The rat people from Final Fantasy IX, wherever Freya comes from. I don't think that's the right place, but whatever. Not sure what food yet. We're gonna, me and my brother are probably gonna go out to get some food. But not sure where yet. Might go to get some Panera bread, I think. It's usually a safe bet with us. So. I'm just gonna let that guy go. He's good. Pardon me, boys and girls. You don't mind if I just grab this, do you? Thanks. Appreciate that. Dragoon's probably like, how the hell did he just walk in here? Yeah, usually when I go to Panera, I end up getting, what do I end up getting? I get their chicken tortellini Alfredo, and I get their Fuji apple chicken salad, which is like a guilty pleasure, basically, of mine. I'm pretty sure that meal has so much sugar in it, it's ridiculous. But and their salad dressing for that is something I still can't find in stores. But I think I'd eat a lot more salad if I had it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it has a ton of sugar in it because I pass out usually like an hour or two after I eat it. So. Oh, you left but came back. Well, welcome back. I'm trying to figure out why the hell there's no vacancy at the Bobbing Cork here. And I'm not really having any luck. But we're ending the stream off in a minute once this is all done. I came in here hoping this quest would avail me of why, and that way Confucius and Interceptor would have. Yeah, I'm not having any luck. So we're finishing this little side quest and then we're done. Have fun finding the bomb on top of the pipeline. There was a bomb on top of the pipeline? Huh. I don't remember that part. The one driving when I return from the restaurant. I am, yes. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. I mean, well, here's the thing. We usually get it to go. We don't usually get it when we're there. We don't usually take it for here, you know what I mean? We usually get it takeout, bring it home, then we eat it. So if you're concerned with me driving afterwards when I'm sleepy, yeah, I get that. It's you know, a justifiable concern. But I usually get it to go, so I don't eat it until I get it home anyway. So just to be fair. Yeah, no, I wouldn't pass out on the road, not to worry. I've had enough driving in situations where I've been so tired that I could have passed out to know that I never want to do that again. And here's the thing that I kind of do sometimes when I drive is that if I'm really concerned about that sort of stuff, I actually pack snacks because you cannot, at least from my own knowledge of what I did research on the subject, you cannot actually fall asleep if you're chewing something. I don't know how true that is, but it seems to have worked so far because I'll pack like almonds or pretzels or chewing gum or something to that effect, usually some combination, on long car trips. I don't fall asleep. I don't feel tired. I mean, I feel a little tired sometimes because you're staring at tunnel vision at something for a long period of time. But yeah, I don't feel sleepy when I'm chewing stuff. So yeah, I'll be good. I appreciate the concern though, Dream. I do. Well, yeah, I appreciate it. You didn't think I'd actually walk in there and just take them, huh? Yeah, well, I did. You're not even a masked man. You're behind the times, sir. There's a revolution going on over there that that you've so duly missed. This guy was in the right place at the right time, I'll tell you what. Maybe you should just invite your wife over here. Or maybe that's the reason why you don't want to go home. Some things we may never know. Alright, well, we're going to end where we began today then, because that's going to do it for today's episode of Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. Guess your body doesn't want to accidentally choke when you fall asleep while chewing. That's a good idea. That's a good way of explaining it. I couldn't have put it as eloquently, that's for sure. Usually don't want to drive when you're that tired or sleepy. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Driving tired, driving drowsy is almost like driving drunk. So do not drive unless you have taken contingencies if you're that tired. Call for someone to pick you up, something to that effect. But don't try to do that if you're that sleepy, especially in inclement weather. I've done that, and it's a bastard, let me tell you. But yeah, so that's going to do it for today's episode of Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. Next time, we have unlocked the Keeper of the Lake, so hopefully I'll be able to catch Cole up in the 2 days that I have sojourned here. I do have an exam on Monday, but I think once I get home from the exam, I'll be able to catch him up. And then we'll meet back here, maybe? I don't really know. It depends on where I am after getting those crystals that I need for the Glamour Prisms. But we'll meet back somewhere, and then we'll do Keeper of the Lake on the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one, which will be on, as I said, Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I have to get used to saying that now. And I will post the schedule on Twitter and Discord shortly after I'm done in the description with this one. So yeah, take care, everybody, and have a good night.